Well, good evening, YouTube, and all my friends here. I'm William Brantley from the University Village Apartments on Walker Road in the North Jackson, Tennessee area, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. Alrighty, turned out to be another beautiful day today. Very few rain showers, if any, around the area, and continued summer-like temperatures, which will continue till about Thursday or Friday, and then start cooling off a little bit. Even though those cooler temperatures have been moderated just a little, but they're still going to be better than 90s for highs and so on. Alrighty. I'll start off with yesterday's climate summary. Here, the low temperature yesterday was 68 degrees. Yesterday's high was 93 degrees. Yesterday's heat index reached 94 degrees at 2 p.m. Had no rainfall here in the North Jackson area or in Bemis, Tennessee yesterday. The highest wind gust was 14 miles per hour out of the south at 2:42 p.m. Now, West Tennessee wide, yesterday's hottest high was 93 degrees right here in North Jackson, and yesterday's coolest low was 64 degrees in Bolivar and Selmer, Tennessee. And nationwide speaking, yesterday's hottest high was 99 degrees in Laredo, Texas, and McAllen, Texas. And once again, we wasn't that far from that here in North Jackson, having a high of 93 degrees. So we were sort of in the ballpark of nearing the hottest right here in North Jackson, Tennessee, but not quite. But I still thought it was kind of cool to know how close we were to matching the other hottest cities in the country. 99 degrees opposed to 93 degrees. Roughly 6 degrees difference, I believe, or something near that. Alrighty, yesterday's coldest low nationwide was 6 degrees, and that occurred in, once again, Bodie State Park in California. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bodie State Park in California. 6 degrees yesterday morning. My goodness, what a difference. From 6 degrees above zero to 99 degrees above zero yesterday. That was extremely widespread amount there. Wait till you see the winter time. More on that as we go along into the winter. Alrighty. Now, otherwise, let me give you today's climate data. The low temperature, well, I'll go ahead and give you the hourly roundup first. At 5 p.m., it was partly cloudy with a current temperature of 89 degrees. The dew point was 68 degrees. The humidity was at 50%. We had southeast winds at 3 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 29.93 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was 65 degrees. Today's high was 91 degrees. And no rainfall fell here since midnight. The lowest humidity was 48% at 3 p.m., while the highest was 100% at 12 through 2 and 4 and 6 and 7 a.m. hours this morning. The lowest barometric pressure was 29.9 93 inches, and that occurred at 5 p.m., while the highest would be 30.04 inches, and that occurred at 9 and 10 a.m. This morning. Today's lowest or highest weather wind gust would be 11 miles per hour out of the southeast at 3:05 p.m. Now today's records for September the 25th, the hottest high would be 95 degrees in 2016, and the coolest high, yeah, that was just 1 year ago. Well, 95 degrees 1 year ago today in 2016. But we hit 91 today, so we was only 4 degrees from that this year. The coolest high would be 59 degrees, and that was in 1995. The warmest low would be 72 in 1958 and 2005. And the coldest low would be 38 degrees in 1965, while today's rainfall record would be 2.71 inches, and that happened in 2005. Alrighty, that pretty much takes care of most of the stats for you. Let's go ahead and look at some of the few of the graphs I got pulled up for you. One of them is the local radar. Let's look at the local radar, courtesy of AccuWeather. And I'm showing you it because really there's nothing on it statewide. We're doing real good still here in Tennessee, except for the fact that it's sort of starting to get dry a little bit around here. But, and that's going to continue based upon the latest 15-day outlook. There was some hope earlier today of some rain moving in toward next week, but that's actually dissipated now. And I say when we get into October, we're getting into one of the driest months of the year normally anyways, so we may be begging for rain before too long. But it's not in the future, at least not around here. As you can see, for the most part, Tennessee is rain-free. And those little bitty dots that keep popping up, that may be a very quick shower or something else, a ground clutter that the radar is picking up. Most of the rain that may actually be falling is way on down there in Mississippi, near Greenville or to the east and southeast of there. And otherwise, they're fairly clear about. A few little scattered showers up in Missouri, west of St. Louis, and some there in western, well, they're around the area of Kentucky and Illinois. And that's it. But right now, West Tennessee is basically clear. No echoes showing up on Tennessee's radar. Well, at least not right now. I'll put it that way. Alrighty. Let's move on to the enhanced satellite for Tennessee, and it's offering the same scenario. Obviously, the sky's going to be generally clear, or fair at least, when there's no echoes. Generally, not always, but generally. And there you see a few high thin clouds way over there in northeastern Tennessee, and that's really about it. Otherwise, it's basically fair all across the area, as you can see here, and a few up there in Kentucky, but that's not going to bother us. Matter of fact, it's moving away from Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky area right now. Alright, got a pretty, real pretty face there, or picture of the West Tennessee skies right there. Alright, and that should continue for the next several days actually. Alrighty, let's look at the current surface map courtesy of not AccuWeather, the Weather Channel. Pardon me. Let me bring it down just a hair so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, looks real good right there. This one's as of 5:14 Central Daylight Time. And you see that there's 3 high pressures systems taking care of us. One over northeastern Tennessee, right here. Up here in the Pennsylvania, New York area. And there's one even up there in Maine. And this right here is Hurricane Maria, where it's at right now. Alright. And I'll probably be posting a updated projection path track map after this video. And so you can keep up with it that way. Alrighty. No effects on us, with the exception of a few clouds, but that's mainly due to heating though during the afternoon. Looks like it might be raining down there in the west side of Cuba. Some scattered down in Mississippi like we saw a while ago. A little bit more organized rain out in the Plains states, courtesy of that long stationary front and cold front stretching all the way from Lake Superior down through all the way to New Mexico, and then with a trough of low pressure front stretching right on down into Mexico, and actually stretching also west of that low there around El Paso on over to about Las Vegas, Nevada, roughly. But that's the main area there of precipitation in the U.S. today. And there you see the various lows and highs and where they are out west. Alrighty. Well, that pretty much covers the surface map for you this evening. Okay. Let's move on to the forecast now. I'll go ahead and read it to you for the next few days. It's actually quite simple. It has really it's changed since lunch. There was a threat of some rain, like I mentioned, but that's been removed. So it's basically going to be mostly clear to partly cloudy at worst for the next 9 days. A dry period has definitely set in. We're going to have clear skies overnight, of course, rest of the day and tonight and tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and so on. The sun should set tonight, by the way, at 6:47 p.m. and rise tomorrow morning at 6:46 a.m. Hey, almost got exactly 12 hours. We do. Almost 12 hours between sunset and sunrise. Almost exactly 12 hours. That's real close. The moon will be setting tonight at 10:26 p.m. and rise tomorrow afternoon at 12:40 p.m. with mostly clear skies with a low near 65 and a high of 90 with east winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. And just about every day, Wednesday through Friday, it's going to be mostly clear, with the low Wednesday morning of about 66, a high of 90, with north winds of 10 to 20, low of 64 and a high of 83 by Thursday. This one's going to start cooling off just a little bit on Thursday, with north winds of 10 to 20. By Friday, mostly clear, low near 57 and a high of 80, with north winds of 10 to 20. And for the weekend, it looks like it's going to be fair skies both days, with a low near 55 Saturday and a high of 78, with Sunday's low near 53 and a high of 79, with east winds of 10 to 20. And that's going to carry on over into Monday, October 2nd, mostly clear, low of 58 and a high of 79. And about the same thing for next Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Mostly clear skies both of those days, The lows around 58, 59 degrees, and highs right around 81 Tuesday of next week and 84 of Wednesday of next week. Alrighty, that pretty much covers it for tonight, folks. I hope you're enjoying this nice, clear, fair skies, a little on the warm side. At least it's not super hot, and the heat indexes seem to be close to the actual temperature. At least we don't have heat indexes up near 100 or higher, and none's expected either. So it's a little bearable. It's a little hot, but at least it's not cold yet either. We're kind of in that transition time right now, and hope all of you enjoying this nice, basically fair weather. And like I said, it should continue for the next 9 days, and if the 15-day outlook holds up, possibly for the next 2 weeks, with temperatures very near what we're going to start having by the middle of next week, or actually by the middle of this week, toward Thursday and Friday on into early next week. Alrighty, well that's it for tonight. I hope all of you have a very pleasant Monday night, September 25th, 2017. And I hope you have a very pleasant evening, and I hope you have a wonderful night sleeping, and I hope you wake up to a beautiful Tuesday, September 26th, 2017. And of course, I hope I get a chance to speak to you again tomorrow afternoon and evening, or at least once in the evening. And until then, good night, everybody, and God bless.